The next time you go to a restaurant, imagine being able to see the day's special, price, customer reviews, and even wait times all beamed straight to your phone before you even step in the door. We already have some apps for that, but you have to open each one individually to do that search yourself. Who wants to do that? Beacon technology aims to streamline the process. It promises to provide real-time information that's also personalized just for you. We're starting to see more and more of these little devices being used, especially in stores, but the potential is much bigger than that. Joining me now to talk about this tech trend is David Trin. He's an app developer based right here in Calgary. Thanks for coming in.
You're welcome.
All right, so let's talk about what a beacon is and what it can be used for. You have one with you.
Well, a beacon is like a tiny little computer. This is a beacon here. It sends out signal to smartphone in the form of a Bluetooth signal.
And what can it be used for, this little piece of hardware?
So this little piece of hardware can be used, for example, in a hospital. It can direct a user to the emergency room. Let's say GPS currently cannot penetrate buildings. You can use beacon, place inside the building, and direct the user to the emergency room. Another example would be retailers. They can use beacons. They can place this beacon in front of the store, and every time a user walks past by the store, it'll send out promotion to that user. And once they walk in, they can direct the user to that promotional product and also display that promotional product information to the user by this beacon.
So information like shoe size, for example, tell you if they have enough of them in stock without even having to interact with the sales representative.
That is right. That is right.
That's amazing. Don't tell my wife that, by the way. I don't need any more shopping. How is it being used currently in Calgary and Canada that we know of?
In Calgary, the city of Calgary is actually using Bluetooth, where the beacon is actually your cell phone instead of this device. Once you tune Bluetooth on your cell phone, it acts as a beacon. So the city of Calgary used that beacon to calculate the average time it takes from point A to point B, in this case from Memorial Drive to Glenmore. You see those digital signs on Deerfoot Trail. It says the average time it takes to go from this point to Glenmore Trail is 6 minutes. Well, they use Bluetooth technology to calculate that, and it's likely coming from the beacon signals.
We're providing that information. Yeah. You're an app developer. We talked about that off the top. What sort of potential do you see for this beyond what we've talked about here?
The potential would be, I can see it happening at airports, where a user can use the app to find the gate, or if they're late, a rep will know that there is actually a person that is late, but they are within the facility, so they can go find that person. Let's say if you're standing in a security line and you can't really do much, a rep can come and get them and bump them in front of the line so that they won't miss the flight. So I can see that being used at airports.
No page necessary anymore. Are they expensive?
It ranges from $5 to $30, so it's quite inexpensive to get a business up and running with beacons.
So a local pizza shop in Calgary could use this product to beam out to people passing by on the sidewalk promotions. A slice has just been reduced by 50%.
That's right.
We're blowing out our inventory.
That's right. They can place this beacon in front of the store and send out promotions. So a shop that installs this beacon, they can get a developer or some company that has a specialized app that connects to this beacon. They usually have a subscription price anywhere between $50 a month to get that app integrated with the beacon.
Do you see this taking off with smartphone users in Canada?
I do see it taking off. Well, it all depends on how it is being used. If companies bombard users with so many notifications that there are a promotion or too much information overload, then I can see that users won't adapt to using the product. But if a company can use beacons to tailor in such a way there's value add for the end user and create a better user experience while shopping, for example, then I can see that being widely used.
Companies reading our minds.
Yes, yes.
Interesting stuff, David. Thanks for coming in today.
You're welcome.
Scathing words tonight.